And Friday is here, and with it, many people will be headed to the lake to cast a line or to the local restaurants for a Friday fish fry, perhaps. But for today's On Our Mind, we're asking, what's the easiest type of fish to catch?
You know, I have to agree with you. You and I were talking off air about bluegill being easy to catch. And you know, I have to agree with you because you've thrown just a hook in and they've bitten off of that before. And you know, you can literally just throw like a wax worm on. That's what I've used before for catching bluegill. And that's literally it. I know I've gone ice fishing with a friend before, and I've hauled in a northern pike, and it was a huge one, like a 20-incher or something like that. And it's really amazing what you do with a little bit of patience and hauling in those big fish.
Yeah, when we were younger, I did a lot of trout fishing. So it was brook trout and rainbow trout, and those were certainly a lot tougher than catching bluegill. The bluegill, yeah, we'd go to my great aunt Marge's cabin over near the Wausau area, and I think it was Long Lake, perhaps it was called, and we'd just stick some hooks literally off the end of the dock, and it was just, I just jiggle them down there, and these bluegill, I could just pull them up. I think my dad was not such a fan of it because he'd be the one who had to fillet them and you know, debone them and whatnot, and I was just out there catching. And but I thought it was a great time, and yeah, no worm or anything needed for those.
You want to know what the weirdest thing I caught with the lure was?
Hopefully it wasn't a person?
No, it wasn't a person.
Okay, well that's a win.
Mussel clam.
Mussel clams. We have those around here?
No, this was down in central Illinois. I caught a mussel clam.
Well, that seems odd.
We had to pry its mouth open to get my lure back. It would not release. We had to pry its mouth open.
Well, there you go. So we've caught some odd things, but bluegill, easiest we can agree on?
Yeah, easiest we can agree on is definitely a bluegill.
There we go.
I know my dad's caught some channel cat before. But yeah, usually I know my family, we've been catch and release. I know Chase is usually catch and release too. It's usually more for the sport, and I know I'm more for the sport too of fishing. It's always fun to be able to catch it, maybe get a picture with it and toss it back.
Yeah, we did a little bit of releasing, but it was mostly you know, fish fillet, you know, and then you bread them up and then fry them yourself, so you make the homemade fish fry with it.
Yeah, I'll let some other people kill the fish before anything else. As bad as that sounds, but I'll let someone else do the fish cooking and everything else. As for me, I enjoy being able to catch the fish, get a picture, and toss it back. I'll let some other people do their trophy pictures on big old fish.
There you go, Devin. But